brilliant draft in game one, but lost it. If they've had a terrible draft here, surely they win game one.
I don't know if it's terrible. I don't know if it's as much terrible as it is. I suspect that EG might do something with the lanes that we're not anticipating. I think this is an early game draft from EG, and I think a lot's going to come down to how they attack.
A lot of damage down.
And it's going to be Cuckoo down already. The rotation coming out looks like I think they did a snowball grab on the Satyr. And that's what
Lanes of the Batrider. You have to be able to handle that sticky napalm, so Lifestealer can do his own thing with the Rage. Crit picks up another one there mid on Cuckoo, and Sumail would then have the Aphotic Shield. Cesspool is Crit not able to find any sort of snowball tower. He's going to try and way low.
There he goes. Yeah, he's going to take a lot of damage though and should end up going down. A little bit surprised that he didn't try and snowball the team. Ignore this to them. Nice, they're going to go in deep for Viper here. Crit's already here, open to be able to get the counter kill onto Cuckoo. There is a heal coming out from 1437, but it's not going to be enough to save the SF underneath that tower. Good amount of damage. In the end, it is exchange here. Which kind of feeling like benefits raises, plays off neutrals. Yep. Locked in Tim's here is not feeling too happy about his position. It looks like he is going to go down. Another pickup, 2,000 full lead right now for Evil is at just 5.5 minutes in, but that can be turned around here. Sumail is going to be slowed down. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get out of this one. He does have wand charges. Looking to be able to get on top of the shrine. Picks up the shrine ever so barely.
Careful.
Managed to get off the Aphotic Shield before Raven could touch him with that Shikuchi. And now he's got the lane advantage. Weaver going to have to go back and activate his own shrine.
Mark, I guess, for a lot of EG's games lately is how involved he can get in the early game.
Sumail does have his ultimate. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Actually pops there right before he can get off the Aphotic Shield. So that's going to be on cooldown now. But the mid lane, Crit is going to pop that snowball, trying to slow down this clockwork. Oh, Viper actually gets pushed a little bit. That's unfortunate. Crit needed that extra help, but it looks like the dive at bottom lane does manage to pick up the kill onto Sumail. Tick, tick, tick. Tim's barely lives through that one. It looks like Cuckoo is also barely lived through that poison. Not quite enough gas in the tank there for Evil.
From the Dire.
He's spotted out by the ward. Evil Genius has placed that one to see a rotation like this. To see that SF when he comes back now. They do have Raven here so they can see if they can get a support kill, but Chen is actually sent back to Tusk. He's hiding in the snowball. He's going to have just a split second here before he gets sent back, it looks like, or not. Did he actually get sent back?
No, I guess
I don't think he did.
He didn't get it.
I didn't see the buff on him when he came out of Snowball. Going on to mid lane, 1437 being dove deep. Tier 1 tower, and there's nobody from TNC to stop it. So it looks like they are going to be able to take control of this mid area, take that Tier 1 tower. TNC is just not going to be able to protect it. And that is a bit unfortunate. Evil Genius is really taking the timing here to make sure they take some of the... I really like the idea of just going straight to the that feels necessary, considering the fact that just running in and lassoing is... Sumail to go for the counter here. AMH.
I'm going to let him go. I guess they just assumed he would have TP'd. Creeps are following him around there now, and they really just don't care.
I mean, you just waste so much time trying to chase a hero that at the end of the day, trying to shut them down nice and early, and he's got to be a little less farm, a little fight. 1437 blocked in by the field. Nice shards of crit. Probably another kill for Evil Genius's 7-4.
It's nice the way that Raven's playing up top too. No one else can go up there and farm right now. And this Shadow King Batrider could probably get away with it, I guess, but SF certainly not. It's just much safer for Raven compared to anyone else.
Raven. It's going to challenge these creeps. It's going to get a couple Hellbear smashed. But this is the beauty of the Weaver kind of made
They know they're coming here. They moved through a ward before they smoked, and so I think he was trying to block the hooks.
They're going to be able to get the cogs, keeping RTZ inside of that one as long as possible. They're also going to drop the golem here to be able to slow down Misery, see if they can get that kill. Nice turnaround with the ensnare. RTZ is going to try and get that kill. The TP's out. Mass TP's. Cuckoo's not going to make it though.
Yeah, very nice aggressive warding from EG to kind of spot that rotation flying through. I mean, when there's an SF and a clock, just like run, you know, he's going to try and make a play. And SF's the only one who really has the damage to make that happen right now in a burst that is going to work near a shrine. But this looks familiar.
Good courier scouting.
He just keeps finding himself. It's obviously with Galaxy Battles, and then even the games I've seen with him here. Looks so good on the heroes, especially in that first 12 minutes when it really mattered. But Sumail down bottom.
Yeah, he's going to be forced to pop the ultimate. Now, fortunately, he's going to get back to full HP here, but it won't matter if he's taking too much sticky napalm and is still underneath that Firefly. Sam H, he's going to be able to close that distance and starts getting some damage. Look at Sumail pop at the drums, just getting that extra bit of movement speed to stay ahead of Sam H. And it looks like it's going to be enough. Good block out from Crit to make sure that Sumail is able to escape to safety.
little bit of space, but a round of items for EG where they're going to make that push into the tier 2.
Ooh, double damage. That's going to hurt. Fear is going to be chased underneath the tower. Chen is going to give him the heal, but Raven's going to go for the dive and then pop that time lapse back to full HP.
Nice grab too. And he's not going to get much tankier either. We were talking about the idea of maybe the Helmet Dominator or something the Law Vipers pick up, but we are up against that Clockwork. So it's Fear who's been chosen to purchase that Force Staff.
Damage. Tempted run down here from Crit, and his Firefly runs out. That puts him in a nasty position. He has a TP scroll, but Crit also has a big bad fist. He can go ahead and stop him at any moment, so Sam H isn't going to even try and TP out. Another kill. He's very rapidly turning into kind of in a carry bad here. 5,600 net worth right now. RTZ is going to be picked up by Bugs, but he does have Infest.
Tim's is waiting for that Rage TP.
Yep. So instead it's going to be the Infest now. They got to kill that creep somehow. See if they can deny their own. Then Arteez is going to be forced to pop out. That is when Tims will strike. Arteez is forced to pop out now. Gives them inside the cogs. Arteez now has to just man fight. Look to get the kill onto Tims before he ends up dying. Magic Wand buys him a little bit more time. Slow down, and that's going to be enough. He gets it far enough away from Tims, and he now has to turn on 1437. But it's too much for him to handle. Arteez goes down again.
TNC here to try cleanup, but play here.
Crit's going to be the one who pops the smoke here. He's got Snowball to buy and sell time. He does have his full team here. Samel's actually going to be able to jump in here. They actually quickly turn on to Fear. They're going to try and kill that Viper instead. SF lets loose the ultimate. They're also alone. They're in a perfect position for raises, but one of them is Samel. He's got his ultimate activated. Look to be able to put pressure on Cuckoo, but again, the Warlock is slowing everybody down so much they couldn't actually go for that kill, so Cuckoo is able to TP out, and instead, they're going to try and lock down and finish off 1437. So they lost support for support there. A lot better for Evil Geniuses.
Yo, they got a little bit more gold out of it just because they're behind.
What is this dive behind tower here? I saw Arteezer just roll up behind the tier 2, but trying to threaten a Weaver, that's certainly not going to work.
Yeah, this is kind of what we're looking for though from Misery, where he's got that catapult now from the last siege wave. Try and hope everyone will group up and make something happen, but the shrine's nearby. They will pop it now at the very least just for Ravens. That helps out a lot for this next engagement. If they can take the tower as well.
Okay, we're going to control him pretty well. Good Centaur stomp. See if they can actually get him, but now the time lapse. They just don't have enough hard lockdown. They've got what? They've got any Chen creeps, Walrus Punch, and Snowball.
We have 3 cores with no stun, so a little bit of a rough situation there.
The Evil Geniuses. It is enough. They are going to go for a smoke here with the Blink Dagger. This could be a huge opportunity for TNC. See who they can grab. It's going to be the Tusk first up. That's going to be an easy kill. Crit. Oh, they're actually going to go for more here. Tim snags up Samael, gets him inside of the cogs. Now they're going to poke at him bit by bit, but not really fully committing, especially with Arteezy coming in from the left-hand side. They give up on that engagement. Feel like that's really good discipline from TNC, hearing that buyback from the Tusk, and calling quits on the team fight. Oh, and they just managed to pop Samael's ultimate.
Man, that buyback actually really hurts Crit too, because if they have the Blink Dagger play up here, they're doing an Infest Bomb play with the Snowball.
Oh, but that is going to be a beautiful setup of cogs. Tim's going to go for the TP out, unfortunately. Looks like, oh, okay, never mind. Fortunately, he was able to get out. It forced the TP back, though. And EG are going to try and think about doing Roshan again off of this.
Still golems.
They still have hookshot, too. I can't imagine this is a great idea. Evil Geniuses, they're not finding the crack in TNC's armor right now. They're not finding that one really reliable pick-off that allows them to take Roshan for free.
During this time frame, though, the farm speed of TNC has also slowed down by quite a bit. You would think that with how much EG are just like clustered around the Roche pit that it died.
He really does. He has a very intimate understanding with death. Long jump away there from Tims. Good use of the hook shot to grab onto the neutrals.
Overall, we've discussed a lot about stuns, but the chase overall as well from EG pretty weak and held the lead, but it is dwindling. And again, we try and make this play.
Mass TPs coming into the shrine. Evil Genius is certainly not going to kill this fast enough. And TNC will not have a chance for a rebuttal here. Attempted blink in. Sam H thinks better of it, though. Now the Warlock Golem's going to drop as Tims goes for the hook shot. Initiates or goes for the back line. Managed to grab both of the supports at the same time. Samel is already low enough. He has to pop his ultimate. It's going to be a long fight. They have to be able to target appropriately. Cuckoo plays a little bit to the side. Let's lose that ultimate. Almost slowed down by that Warlock ultimate. It is actually just destroyed them. They can't get away from Cuckoo fast enough. Crit's going to be the first one down. Raven's just weaving in and out of this team fight. Going for Sumail, force forward, finishes him off, managed to get the time lapse off as well, goes through Arteezy. Arteezy is struggling to be able to get a lock hold on anybody here. They are all just too damn fast. Cuckoo's got that extra movement speed. Fear can slow him down though with a break already onto him. The magic damage looks like they should be able to get this kill. Arteezy, woo! Dodges that raise ever so barely, but he's got to worry about Raven. Still looking for that kill. Armlet Toggle will keep Arteezy alive. Raven thinking about poking at him some more, but they've got a shrine to activate. Right back down to the pit, right? Because we've got no SL full.
That's true.
We've got no Golem.
There is Hookshot and Lasso back,
And
though.
1437 is already dead, so...
It's okay, he's useless anyways. He's got no ulti. It's fine, he's just delaying.
I mean, have you seen that slow, though? That slow
Yeah,
is
that was
actually
fantastic.
destroying these team fights. Looks like Evil Geniuses is going to be able to get their Roshan in. So, last team fight, things come to a bit of a climax. It ends up being a bit of a tie, but he does have that Desolator, and it looks like they may have a kill here onto Crit. Good positioning there. Managed to make the instant stun from the Cogs on a Crit, but it looks like it may not be enough. They actually have to TP out on Tim's, and Raven, well, they have so little stuns that I can't imagine he's really in any fear of death.
Guys, I sent the Tusk home. We actually have no stunts on. Thank you. You're gonna have to let him go.
Actually want to be able to get this pick off. They know Evil Genius is a bit separated, and Chen is just not the kind of hero that can get himself out of a team fight very quickly, so they are going to be able to catch him.
He did get the send home on Arteezy though, so he's able to bail him out, make sure that wouldn't be an issue.
But hell, they almost got an extra hero worth of gold off of all those Chen creeps.
Yeah, that's true.
And now TNC is actually up. Less than comes down to like 2 seconds.
Hope 90 GPM can get a sight.
Man, they really got to get an Abyssal Blade or something. Oh, Warlock Golem going to be dropped here. Arteezy pops the Rage. They're still going to be stuck underneath this slow. Sumail's trying to help him out as well. Trying to kill the Golem. So Golem used there. Nothing really lost there from Evil Geniuses.
Okay.
This may be a good opportunity for them to take another objective here. And honestly, TNC is not that heavily split pushed out the map. They just got... Oh, okay. He's going to try and grab Misery here. Misery just goes 50 out. Oh, he actually has the Scepter, but Cuckoo does have a BKB hook shot through all these heroes. Walrus Punch is going to slow down that ultimate, and Cuckoo's just not going to be able to get anything off. The physical damage is too much for him to handle. Misery ends up going down to the bottom lane. Batrider finishes him off, but Arteezy drops a little low. Raven, though, doesn't want to make a commitment, even though they don't really have the lockdown for him. He can't actually kill anybody, especially since Arteezy has the Aegis, and it may not be worth it.
That's what they needed, though, from EG, right? They have to focus Cuckoo. Just get this guy down as they can. And finally, he presented that opportunity. They've been very good about having Raven on this front line and kind of absorbing a lot of the spells that way. And then
Snail having problems with the slow, right? Picks up the Blink Dagger. That Rider is going to have some problems, though, with the Snowball. Walrus Punch, that should be enough to kill him. And then the other one, right, is instead of like the Desolator pickup on this Weaver to really make sure that it's a split push function as well as just better direct physical damage. A lot better than the Fusel Blade.
yeah, not very common these days, but working out here. And yeah, so Sumail just eyeing up that idea of just like the sights too, right? Because like that's they can feel it. They know what's happening with this Raven guy, but getting Cuckoo, that was what really mattered. And knocking down that Batrider. The Siege, pretty good. He's the big defender. Golem, not up for another 25 seconds. EG have found their moment.
They'll take the tier 3, back out, opening up shrines. See if they can take the Roshan shrine as well.
Yeah, that's the dream. This is like our whole game plan over the next 10 minutes now.
The Lincolns.
Oh, the Blinken Fest.
Oh, Cuckoo. Going to be forced to pop the BKB, but he can't actually TP out. He's going to let loose the ultimate. There goes the Walrus Punch, but he has no more HP after he stopped. No opportunity to recast that ultimate, no opportunity to TP out. We saw that in last team fight as well. This Tusk is actually proving to be very, very effective against the SF. Looks like, as a result, though, Raven almost takes that tier 2. Honestly, if I was Sumail, just behind at this point.
I'm thinking they were mistaken as to where EG were. I'm guessing they must have thought EG was playing North right to the epic battle that is over. Poor
I was about to say, that's a quick epic battle there, Trent.
EG, that was the sequel. They're never as good. He's playing cleanup. He's sniping everyone as they go down. He's not dying too often. So, looking pretty good on this one. He has taken over that net worth lead, too.
Damn, that was fast. He already has the Lincoln. Oh, they're going to go for the grab here, but there is the Aphotic Shield to be able to stop that lasso. Force Staff gets Tins out of a nasty hole that he was in with those cogs. With the Golem being dropped, they're immediately going to focus down the Golem. Take it out, but Arteezy still stuck inside those cogs, still taking a lot of damage, but managed to get the Infest out. Now Cuckoo lets loose the ultimate. Sumail's forced to pop it on the front lines, but he's going to be Yule Scepter, and he's going to be low, but he immediately blinks out. That's where that Blink Dagger comes into play.
If they're all surviving through those ultimates, though, EG feeling a lot better about the situation.
Yeah, certainly. Golem, no SF ulti. Evil Geniuses just need to kind of heal up again. They can go right back in like 30 seconds. They'll have pretty much all their ultimates up.
This is almost like that pressure smoke moment if you're TNC, where you want to like go out or something and try and get some kill when they like spread up. But EG not going to give that opportunity. Plus, they don't really have anything in the tank left to do it, right? They did use the hook shot. They did use the lasso. She'll be back in 10 seconds. Same with the lasso.
Poking at Arteezy. Remember, he does have that extra life for the Aegis. Cuckoo actually linking forward there is already taking damage, kind of putting himself on the front lines here. He's down to about half HP, but Evil Genius is a bit nervous there, especially with available bonds on them. Not wanting to fully commit to a fight just yet. Smail's going to make the in-fast bomb opportunity with the side device, but they have the defensive force staff to be able to open things up. Nice hook shot in from TNC. May cost him his life, but he gets a good cog situation, but TNC are not able to take advantage of that because they blasted off Smail, pulled it back to the tier 4s, managed to get the pick up. What the hell? He managed to get the deny off of all that damage. Unbelievable, but they're completely slowed down. They may have lost the racks, but maybe TNC can still win the fight. They're slowed down, but they need more HP on Cuckoo, so he has to go back. Raven is trying to lay out more damage. Man, Arteezy drops so low too. So he's armlet toggling his way to safety. Cuckoo comes forward with the Blink Dagger, immediately pops the cheese on Fear, so he's going to be good. He was positioning himself to make sure that TNC, if they push forward, they'd end up having to go through the Viper first.
Oh, that ward spotting Raven, so they'll have to back away, and that means he can't pop that Aegis, so they're actually just going to have that for a long time. 2 minutes or so here, which is pretty damn good.
Don't get impatient, right? If the enemy team does not offer them opportunities like this one on Chen, then they just don't bite, right? They don't force it.
Crit, again with that ward. He spots the Warlock and he's like, it's not even worth it. Let's go kill somebody else.
Cuckoo, forced to pop a BKB here. I would almost say the BKB may be more important than a Chen. Jump in onto Sam H, snowball forward onto him. He's got the Ult Scepter. They're going to try and buy him time here with the golem being dropped. He was able to blink out, but Tim's is fully committed here. Arteezy's trying to get himself out of those cogs, trying to deal with a bug right now. He's trying to take it out, but there goes that Aegis. Raven, he was also trying to deal with Fear and Samael in that high ground area. But they've taken the Aegis, and they should just be happy with that, honestly. But Evil Geniuses, they're going to look... I think the last thing they want is to be forced into a 5-man defense of their own basic hand. But this is the combination with the Abyssa Blade. It gives them the extra stun duration. They will manage to bring down the Weaver. Oh, and how many other teams would have panicked against this Weaver, you know? And God, guys, we have the disables.
And they
we need to try and end
much.
this game now, right? And they're... EG's like, nah, we got this. We'll just itemize towards the late game.
Talents have changed a lot of that too, where
Yeah.
people feel way more comfortable in these situations because of those changes that happen to heroes.
Cuckoo dodging Viper Strike here from Fear. Fear Blade put on Arteezy.
Chen Hook's there to
Rages
block
it
the
off.
hooks. He's trying to get in the way.
Yeah. But they will manage to take that tier 3. Right as Raven about to come back to life. 13,000 in your team fights.
If I want to win this game, if I look at this, just like the pure heroes on TNC, I feel like Bat Rider has to do so much. And ooh,
Missed hook shot.
no, this looks
Like those
familiar.
get the Chen though.
The old E-Blade on Chen.
Oh, they're actually going to try and fight this one with some mail, making the initiation forward. Cuckoo pops the BKB and lets loose that ultimate. They've already lost the Warlock, but that's okay as long as they keep their damage shields alive. Looks like Tim's going to have too much trouble with that Viper Strike. 2 of the sports down, but the cores are going to be able to get away. Fortunately, Cuckoo was able to blink in time. Raven tries to cut the creep wave.
Yeah, they got a few with him now, though.
Unfortunately, it's not enough. Evil Geniuses have creeps inside the base, and they're immediately going to go for that top melee racks. But maybe they've gone a little too far. Nah, Samael's got the Blink Dagger. He's able to stop that lasso, and Arteezy really hasn't taken that much damage. Samael, he's going to be striking instead, hoping to be able to pop his ultimate. But, oh no, Fear's right on top of Cuckoo. They're going to be able to bring him down. Immediately goes for the buyback, but he's not going to have a lot of those souls. He may not be that effective, so it's up to Raven to be able to finish off Samael here for the Aphotic Shield. It's just taking up way too much damage. He's trying desperately to finish him up, and another Aphotic Shield's going to come up. He's chasing outside of the base while his team is dying just to try and get this one kill. He's got another Aphotic Shield. It's just not going to happen. Give up on it, Raven. Try and get someone else, and that's going to be Fear. He's going to be low 1. Cuckoo going for it. BKB pop. Managed to finish off one of the cores of Evil Geniuses. Go next. Arteezy. He's the next target. He's got Rage down. Goes for the Infest. Yeah, it goes for the Infest.
Samael's got his ulti back in 3. He's almost ready to head back in here.
Oh, is he really thinking about it here? He's going to try and pop that Lincolns. Open up the opportunity for disables onto the Weaver. Enough for Arteezy to pop out. Finish him off. Cuckoo is up next. Fortunately, Cogs. Good play by Tins. Snags Arteezy, so he couldn't pursue that SF. Another buyback forced out of TNC, but they will stay out of Destiny. But TNC start positioning themselves.
Tornado's already scouting them out.
They really got to get in there already. Smells jump forward. Is going to be able to spook. 1437, they just burst him out with the magic damage. Now, he didn't have the golem anyway. So TNC, not a huge loss there, but they can't afford to lose Cuckoo here, who's already popped the Shadow Blade, trying to get away. Good use of the Force Staffs. And he will manage to make it just ahead of Samel. Raven going to be forcing the time lapse as well. So Roshan is still alive. Evil Geniuses go back from whence they came.
And look at this, moving across, and he's got an empty slot. He's thinking things about this Aegis, maybe the Shard. He's quite wrong, though.
You couldn't be more right, Trent, and he could not be more wrong. Just goes in the jungle, finds his death, but honestly, TNC needed to make some sort of extreme YOLO.
There's so much you can do. We'll see how it all plays out. Perhaps there's a chance you can win 27k down.
It's a flying pig.
They do say when pigs fly, so maybe TNC are going to win, actually. Wow, okay, we figured it out.
Cuckoo on the backlines with a double damage. BKB pop with the Walrus Punch. Stalled him up long enough for the Invisiblade to be there. And Golem buys him a little bit of time. Force out forward. No, the magic damage comes in. Miscoil finishes him off. Fear jumps forward. Managed to grab 1437, stopping him from channeling that slow. And they take the Weaver down too. So that's it. Evil Geniuses will take game number 1 at 48 minutes in.
Yeah, very impressive stuff coming up for them.
They really just took full mid-game control of this game. The fact that we're looking at this, and we probably could have said, hey, past 40 minutes, that's when TNC is going to start winning. But